Hi there, I'm Henry Taylor. In this video, I'm excited to showcase my creative design skills in website design, using Figma as my primary tool for both design and prototyping. I thought I'd make this video to demonstrate my ability to produce engaging screen recordings, prototypes, and animations as well, all of which are essential in today's fast-paced tech landscape. Firstly, this project is a creative case study, highlighting my out-the-box thinking rather than a strict corporate layout. Although my portfolio contains plenty of refined, subtle designs for more traditional clients, this piece is all about pushing creative boundaries. I won't dive too deep into technical specifics here. Instead, I'm focusing on how I approach creative challenges. For this showcase, I've used the case study for the company XTM Cloud. While they are a real B2B organisation specialising in multilingual AI solutions, this project is purely a creative exploration. Their unique selling point immediately caught my attention, and I wanted to build a brand identity that truly reflected their innovative edge. My research led me to blend travel and language aesthetics with modern AI and with technological motifs. I was particularly inspired by the natural caustics of water, reminiscent to the liquid metal gradient effect popular in tech design sites. The fusion of travel-inspired visuals and futuristic elements will be a great way for me to create a unique brand narrative. Now, for my typography and colour choices, I selected an elegant, decorative headline font paired with a clear, easy-to-read text font. Usually I stick to mostly Adobe and Google fonts for licensing consistency, but I discovered a free decorative font called Armani that perfectly captured the creative spirit of the design. What drew me in with this font was the shape of the glyphs as they match the smooth liquid gradient theme. For the easy to read font, I used the sans serif font Lato. I chose this because it had plenty of weights, which could be adapted using case and tracking to create enough variation to keep the information visually interesting for the user. It also had the tech feel about it. For the colour palette, I chose to respect the company's existing blue with a bit of a tweak, as I find it helps clients and customers having some form of continuity with their branding. But as you'll see from the designs, I quickly moved away from their existing branding. I integrated it with a muted yellow and orange to evoke global travel vibes. These are complementary colours and drive visual harmony. Unlike most websites using absolute black, absolute white, and variants of greys, I chose more natural hues, going with off blacks and off whites, and greys with bits of brown in. I broke this rule intentionally. I aimed for giving it more an inviting, unique look. I added additional splashes of green, magenta and cyan to reflect the refractions in the water and the liquid. These were applied as drop shadows and glow effects. This was to emphasize key design elements of this site, such as buttons and calls to actions. I wanted it to be visually striking as soon as you landed on the page, so I've gone for this video of this liquid metal gradient, which loops nicely. I also wanted to show off my skills in After Effects. I use a dynamic title animation with a letter changing effects. This was to represent the translation capabilities of XTM Cloud. I used rounded buttons to echo the company's logo style. I even recreated the logo in Illustrator to ensure the best quality vector output. In the Y XTM module, I drew inspiration from existing design elements, showcasing my ability to integrate ideas from diverse sources and seamlessly adapt them into a cohesive design. A subtle blur on the liquid metal background adds depth and hints at the possibility of a parallax scrolling effect. In the transforming module, I introduced a curved shape to contrast the square modules above, creating a smooth transition between a vibrant animated background and a solid colour section. This module also features bespoke icons and infographics. I wanted to show off my skills creating unique icons specific to websites and show off my illustration abilities. For this, I used the glyphs from the headline font and adapted those to create some unique illustrations. For the Trusted by Industry Leaders section, I ensured high fidelity by using vector logos. I used my resourcefulness to find these online. A gentle hover fade indicates interactivity, revealing client testimonials in an overlay that scrolls horizontally. In the information sections, I recognized the challenges of conveying detailed information. I designed interactive elements such as expandable cards for the How It Works section and vertically scrolling features. These techniques keep the user engaged without overwhelming them. Although I usually prefer real-world photography over stock images or AI-generated content, I felt that using AI-generated art was fitted for this project. given that the company itself specialises in AI solutions. It reinforces the brand's identity while adding a futuristic, high-tech feel to the design. To enhance user engagement, I broke up the following sections into multiple cards, each featuring unique micro-interactions to make the experience more dynamic and intuitive. These subtle animations help guide the user's attention without being overwhelming. The final call to action is bold and impossible to miss, designed to give the users that last nudge towards conversion. I wrapped up the page with a clean, minimalistic footer. I always aim to keep footers simple and structured, as they serve an important role in subtly signalling to users that they've reached the end of the page. Now I'll quickly go over the mobile designs. I always like to design mobile and desktop at the same time when doing these initial concept layouts and think how elements will work responsively. There were some key adjustments in mobile, the main one being the header changed to a burger menu. I also tweaked some of the animation on some of the cards.
It's Hezza-T. Audio.Visual.Digital.
I hope this video and case study are more than just a display of my technical ability. I hope they show my creative problem solving and innovative thinking. I believe that the blend of elegant design, thoughtful user interactions and bold visual storytelling can truly set a brand apart, especially in the competitive tech industry. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and explore my creative process. Once again, I'm Henry Taylor and I look forward to bringing this level of creativity, innovation to your company. Feel free to check out the rest of my portfolio for additional projects and design explorations.